Yes, your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I was about to video guys, man. Today we're gonna be doing the TOP season 54. I think it's season 54. Best teams, guys. You guys know I do these TOP stuff, and for some reason the maintenance was mad long compared to the regular one. Usually it ends at like 2 a.m., but this one extended to 6 a.m. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go to sleep, and whenever I wake up and just record this video. So I would have been had this video out, but they extended the maintenance for no reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So yeah, I want to show you guys the ranking that we finished last season. I think we finished like top 4K. Here we go, the last season here. Let me actually check. Yeah, so 2.3K, which is pretty cool. So everything like that. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys like some of the best teams just based off like the Z tier units and the S tier units. So that's how I kind of do these type of videos. And like whenever I do these type of videos, everyone's box is going to be different. Everyone's box is going to be different. So say for example, I recommend to use red Piccolo. If your red Piccolo is at 3 stars and you have a stronger red regen unit, use the other stronger regen unit, like with the other regen unit, the other red regen unit that has higher stars, because I'd rather have you survive better than going for points. So just because, say for example, it's like red 21 and red Piccolo. Red Piccolo is an S tier, but you have him at 3 stars, or red 21 is an A tier, but you have her at 14 stars, then Kai 7. Go with red 21 because she's going to have the higher stars. She's going to have the stats to back it up. Although you might lose out on a little bit of some points, you'd rather have that unit because she is tankier and she's able to survive and help you throughout the whole map. So go for that for your box. So my region box is max. So if I have red 21 and red Piccolo, they're both 14 stars. I'm going to go with red Piccolo because he has a higher boost. But some of you guys don't main, a lot of you guys don't main region. So you got to take that into account. Make sure you get your friendship up to friendship rank 10 because it helps you out with stats and everything. Friendship rank 10 is the max. Farm the TOP equipments. Get them from the rare metal exchange shop. You can get TOP equipment there that actually helps as well. And all that good stuff. So yeah, that's kind of like my intro and everything like that. You guys do have some questions, comment down below. I'm going to probably show you guys like 3 to 4 teams, best teams for this season. And let's get to it. Alright, so the first team we're going to do is Regen. Now, there's 2 things that I want you, there's actually 1 thing I want to know. So, the biggest thing is that Fat Boo is now on C tier. So, Fat Boo is now on C tier. He's not on B tier no more. So, that means we kind of lose that on some points with Fat Boo. So, that means we got to also stay, like we got to just stay mindful that Fat Boo is not on B tier, he's on C tier. So, now we have Super Baby 2 and Fat Boo that's on C tier. Now, Purple 21 is also on C tier, so we're probably not going to use her as well because that's too many units on C tier. That means no new boost, and we need as much boost as possible to get the extra points for our setup. So we have 6 characters we got to choose from. So let's go to C tier. And the best unit from C tier, me personally, I might have to go with EX Slug because I need a Z tier unit, or Purple Piccolo. So one of those 2. Purple Nail, not Purple Piccolo, Purple Nail. So taking a look, be mindful of that. Let's actually go to S tier. So the S tier, we're probably going to go with Omega Shenron. For me, I'm going to go Omega Shenron. I have my 14 stars. I'm going to go with, what's the name here? Let's actually switch. And I'll put Super Baby 2 here. And then let's go to C tier. Let me actually put Fat Boo here. So we're going to put Yellow Piccolo. You guys know I love Yellow Piccolo, the amount of healing he does. He's also a S tier unit. And then our other S tier unit is going to be Green Baby, because Green Baby is an S tier unit. He's been doing solid work for me from the start. So I'm definitely going to rock him there. Now, if we take a look at the Z tier units, let's actually go to A tier units next. A tier units, we take a look at the A tier units. Now I have a dilemma, right? Do I want to go with Yellow Cell as an A tier unit, or do I want to go with Yellow Slug with the C tier unit? Now me personally, see, now the thing is, if I go with Yellow Cell, right, I go Yellow Cell, I'm probably not going to go with Yellow Slug because Yellow Slug, there's too many yellows on my team. So me personally, I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to actually play it more safe and go with Yellow Cell. I like Yellow Cell. His survivability is really nice. So now taking a look at our team, we're missing a red and we're missing a purple, right? So for a red, if we look at the S tier units, I'm not really the biggest fan of any of these S tier units. So me personally, I'm gonna go with red Piccolo. Now if you guys don't have red Piccolo, I recommend red Omega Shenron. If you do have the Zenkai Cell, you guys can definitely rock him as well. The only reason I don't like the Cell is that he does extra damage to saiyans, and he doesn't really get that much damage inflicted buffs. So I'd rather just go with red Piccolo and everything like that. And then for the purple unit, I guess I'm gonna go with Nail. Now the question is, like I said, if I go Nail, is either I go Nail as my Z tier unit, or do I go Slug. So I take out this yellow cell here, and then I put Slug, and then for my purple unit, I go and rock purple unit. I go and rock purple DKP, or do I go what's the name? So it's gonna be either one of these two setups right here, for the most part. So it's either gonna be I have purple DKP here for EX Nail, and then I put EX yellow lure Slug there, or do I go with this EX Zenkai cell, and then I go with purple DKP. I mean, I go with EX Nail. So it's gonna be one of those two options that I'm gonna choose. But right now, I'm probably gonna stick with this option. Now, if you guys don't have Omega Shenron, Zenkai Piccolo, Zenkai Slug are really good options for him because they are in A tier. I don't think there's really any good blue units in S tier yet. And in Z tier, I'm not the biggest fan of these blue EX units. So Zenkai Piccolo, Zenkai Slug for a replacement of Omega Shenron. If you guys don't have Red Piccolo that high star, the Red Omega is probably going to be really good for you because he's also A tier as well. In terms of the purple unit, if you're not the biggest fan of purple Nail, you guys can go with purple DKP. And if you guys are not the biggest fan of purple DKP, then you can go to B tier and rock like purple Cell. Like purple Cell here is actually pretty solid. I think he actually heals up and stuff. Does he actually heal? No, he just has high damage inflicted buffs. But if you want just someone that's just a way better purple unit, you guys can go with one of these two units because it's just there. It's actually purple Cell. I recommend just go with purple Cell because he is a B tier unit, so he does get some type of boost. And in terms of the greens, I think if you don't have green Baby Vegeta, you guys can go to A tier unit and then go either this green First Form Cell or green Cryhon because they both have ways of healing. So I do like them too as the green units there. Super Baby 2 and Fat Boo, they're both are units that you need to use. Yellow Piccolo, if you don't have Yellow Piccolo, you guys can definitely go to B tier and pick either Zenkai DKP or Yellow LF Piccolo as your backup yellows. If you do have like Zenkai EXL and then you want another yellow, you can pick Zenkai DKP or LF Piccolo for that. So I think I showed you guys some of the replacements there for sure. And let's hop into the next team. All right, man. So for the second team, we're actually going to do Rock GT. Now, GT, if you are a GT man, you're most likely going to have all these units here. So the reason why I want to rock GT is let's take all these region units out. We're probably going to keep, we're actually going to, let's actually keep this Baby Vegeta too because he's part of GT. So for GT, let's go to Z tier now. What, GT has a really good Z tier unit. I'll probably say this Red Oob is really good, bro. You're most likely going to have Red Oob if you do main GT. Now you guys can definitely do EX Shin instead of EX Omega if you don't have EX Omega. But like I said, if you're a GT man, you're most likely going to have Omega and Maju because you probably wouldn't want a lot of Chrono Crystals in for that tag forward banner. Then let's actually take a look at S tier units. S tier units, I like this Baby Vegeta a lot for sure. I really do like him a lot. You do have the baby, what's the name? You do have, like I said, Omega Shenron. And then for your other red, you can definitely put in this Red GT Goku for sure. He's really solid. He's a Zenkai unit, high stats. I really do like him a lot in terms of the S tier units and all that good stuff. And then for some other units, you guys can definitely rock. I definitely don't mind you guys actually rocking this Oob for sure because he heals himself. He gives support to his allies as well. So I don't really mind you guys rocking this yellow Oob for sure. So then you got to go C tier. If you guys do want to go C tier, just have like 2 C tier units. I actually don't mind it because you do have a Z tier unit. So you guys can definitely pick either Purple 17 or you guys can go with Purple Goku. I really do like Purple Goku because he does heal himself every time he lands a card, I believe. If we actually take a look at his thing, he restores himself by 2 every time, start of each turn. So he has good survivability. Purple 17 is one of these 2 as your purple units for sure. So I'll probably go like Purple Goku because he heals himself. And then for your last unit, where you have 2 reds, you have so you can kind of go with any other color for this last spot. If you're trying to go for points, you can go to Z tier. See, maybe, let me actually take a look. Who would I put? You have a purple, you have a strong blue, your green is pretty solid, the red is pretty solid. So I'll probably go with yellow Shenron here or something like that. Or you guys can go, like I said, yeah, yellow Shenron, S tier unit. I don't really like any of these other S tier units, so yeah, I'll probably go with like yellow Shenron. If not, then you guys can go pick one of these dragons here, like Ice or Nova. But I'll probably go with the Shin just because of the extra Z tier boost. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the GT setup. Let's hop into the next team. I'll catch you guys. All right, bet. So for the next team, we're gonna do is Saiyans. We're gonna rock Saiyans. I think Saiyans is actually a really solid setup. Let's actually take all these GT units out, man. Let's get straight to it. So for the Z tier units, I'll probably say two of the best Z tier units in here. I'll probably say is gonna be Green Raditz and Purple Nappa. I mean, Purple Nappa, just the fact that he gives support and everything, and pretty solid. You know, nothing crazy. He doesn't really do the most damage, but I definitely do like Green Raditz for sure. So maybe I might take out Purple Nappa and keep Green Raditz as my Z tier unit. And if we go to the S tier, now they have a lot of S tier units for sure. So one of the units that that pops up into my mind is definitely going to be Blue Nappa. I like his debuffs that he gives and everything like that. Then I also like Red Turles because he heals himself. Then I'll probably go with Purple Turles here, Zenkai Purple Turles, because he heals himself as well. And in terms of your red, you guys can, I mean, I probably wouldn't say Saiyan a red because a lot of you guys won't be able to have him because he is a Z metal character where you gotta like spend a lot of money on the game, and a lot of y'all are probably free to play, so I'm not gonna add him in there. Now taking a look, I do that's the 3 S tier units, that's 1 Z tier units. So then we take a look. I do like to add this Vegeta in here. Is he a C tier unit? No, I think he's actually a B tier unit. Where's the Angel Vegeta? Yeah, I do like this Angel Vegeta because he does support and heals his allies at the 3rd turn. So I really do like that for sure. Now next we are looking for probably like a stronger green. So we need what, green, probably another red, probably like a stronger red. So let's go here with the B tier. Let's check a look at S tier again. Green Baby. He does buff Saiyans, right? Yeah, he does buff Saiyans. He does heal himself. So adding Green Baby in here for sure. I do like Green Baby for sure. And then after that, we can take a look at probably some A tier units. You can go with some A tier units, go with some powerful A tier units. So I'll probably say if we can find a strong red, how good this guy is. At the end of the 2nd turn, he heals himself and transforms. Okay. So take a look here. Let's actually switch. Probably put Red Bardock there. And then for your last unit, let's see. We could probably go with a stronger purple. Let me take a look at this Vegeta. This Vegeta heals himself twice by 7%, which is pretty cracked. If he heals, he dies himself when he's trying. Okay. I mean, I probably might go with someone more comfortable. So I'll probably check to look at the B tier unit. I probably might go with the C tier unit and rock the what's the name, and probably rock one of these Z tier units. I'll probably just go and rock this purple Goku just because he heals himself and everything, just survivability. So you have multiple units that heals himself. Baby, Vegeta. You also have Purple Turles. You don't have Zenkai Purple Turles, then I probably will go. A lot of you guys probably won't even have Zenkai Purple Turles, so I will probably go. Let me see if I can find a good purple for you guys. Actually, this Vegeta is probably be a good replacement for Purple Turles because a lot of you guys probably should have pulled him in your summons and everything. So probably rock him. I do like the Zenkai Goku. You guys don't have Zenkai Goku, you guys could definitely go with like a purple, another just strong purple Saiyans from the Z2 unit. There's a lot of purple. There's a lot of strong Saiyans, so you guys can go any purple Saiyans in here. They all give the same boost anyways, so you guys can pick any of these purple Saiyans as your C tier unit for sure. And something like this should be pretty solid. Good colors, lots of healing, got some Z tier, S tier boost, a lot of it. So this type of team setup should be pretty solid for you. So let's hop into probably the last team, and then let's wrap the video up. All right, so for the last team, we're actually gonna rock this Frieza Force. I think Frieza Force, just because just the amount of Z tier units they have is actually pretty insane. So we're gonna probably use a lot of these units for real, because Turles is probably Z tier units and stuff. So probably might keep Nappa and Raditz alone. So take a look. I actually like, you do have the full Ginyu Force team. You could definitely rock the full Ginyu Force team, but me personally, I really don't like those type of I personally don't like rocking like a full EX team, just because you kind of just need some of these units to like heal and stuff. So I'd rather go with the purple Captain Ginyu, because he does heal himself after each turn as a Zenkai unit. I do like that for sure. Then after that, let's go and let's actually go to B tier. I actually do want to have this Frieza. Where you at? Let me actually go to Frieza Force. Tag Frieza Force. Where you at, Frieza Force? And I do like this Revival Frieza, because he does heal his Frieza Force and LOE units in range. So you guys can definitely have him like up top here for sure. So we have a strong purple. We have some decent blues, greens, and purples. So let's actually take a look at the reds. Take a look at the reds. I actually probably might add EX Robbery because he heals himself and stuff. I do like that red. He's an S tier unit for sure. So now we're looking for a good yellow. So we probably might go to the A tier units for sure. Take a look at one of these A tier units. Let me actually look at this Frieza real quick. I think he guarantees a blue card. It is, yeah. So after receiving a special action. Okay. Let me actually look at this Frieza. I actually like the other Frieza probably a little bit more. This Zenkai Frieza. Dupre. So I actually will rock with this guy for sure. If you guys don't have this guy, then you guys can rock with him as a replacement. So I'm gonna add him there. Then we're taking a look. We probably could use a better purple and a better red, probably a more offensive red. So I think this guy is also really solid here. He has high damage inflicted buffs. He has reduced damage as well. I think I'm gonna rock this guy. I'm gonna rock this guy for sure. If you don't have this guy, then you guys can definitely rock Rollberry. No, not his name. Yeah, Raspberry. Not Rollberry, Raspberry. So you guys can definitely switch between these two. I think this guy might be a little bit better. He has high damage inflicted buffs, so one of these two for sure. But I probably like one of these two. So just add one of these two as your red. And then if we look at the last unit, I'm trying to see if I can get like a better green unit. So I guess you guys can definitely add like Golden Frieza there. Oh, yeah, let's take him out. Oops. Oh. That's weird. All right, yeah, Golden Frieza as your last unit for sure. B tier unit for sure. And then, yeah, I know I'm not rocking Green Broly. Green Broly is, nah, we're not rocking green. We're not rocking Green Broly at all. So that's pretty much it with the video for sure. So, you got a solid purple with Ginyu. You can definitely replace a red unit and probably add in like Frieza, for example. Add in this purple Frieza if you want more of a better red, like a better purple backup. You can add in this Frieza there because he is a B tier unit, so he does get some type of support for Frieza Force. So you want to switch this guy out and put purple Frieza there for sure. Something like that. Yeah, I think this setup is good. If you're not the biggest fan of this yellow Frieza, you guys can do this and add an LF Frieza. He is B tier. B tier and A tier boosts are not that far away. A tier is 5% and then B tier is 2%, so it's like a 3% difference. So it's not gonna be that big of a deal. So if you do that, you probably might want to take him out and not add too many too many B tier units. So maybe add like a purple here, or you can add in a red here like this, or you can add in even what's the name here. Actually, let me take a look at this setup here. Actually, I actually might like this guy here for sure. So like I said, there's multiple A tier and B tier switches between the colors. Like greens, you can go with this EX Pod Frieza. I mean this free to play Pod Frieza over Angel Golden Frieza. You have like the red that you can switch into, and then you have the purple. So like you have multiple colors that you can switch between. If you want to go with like certain A tier colors and the B tier colors, you can definitely switch around with this Frieza Force setup for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like the regen setup is gonna be a little bit iffy for me. I probably have to take a look and finalize everything. Am I comfortable rocking this or not? But if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, road to 14K. And yeah, that's what this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and grill, man. I'm out. Peace.